encouraging the study of Spanish within our state. Her resume provides ample evidence of professional excellence and consistency in supporting not only the teaching of Spanish, but more generally the teaching of second languages. Betty served twice as the president of the Minnesota chapter of the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. And during another period of service, was the editor of the newsletter for the Minnesota AATSB. She also worked as the coordinator of the Festival Quixote, a state competition for high school students of Spanish that offered many opportunities for creative expression. In addition, she and a colleague were the coordinators of the Minnesota State Spanish Contest. In a variety of settings, Betty has given over 20 presentations on at least a dozen different topics having to do with culture, language, and teaching. She has served as the faculty advisor to the Mounds View High School Spanish Club, as well as the faculty sponsor of a chapter of the Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica for high school students. Over 10 years ago, Betty organized a summer school program in Cuernavaca, Mexico, for the Mounds View School District, a program for which she has been the coordinator. Her remarkable record of service was not limited to what I've described thus far. With regard to this professional organization, the Minnesota Council on the Teaching of Languages and Cultures, Betty worked as the co-program chair for an annual conference and was both vice president and president of the MCTLC. The full list of her service activities is truly impressive. However, what I want to stress today goes beyond what is on her resume. Betty Lotterman is the most reliable of colleagues, someone who has been committed to enriching the lives of her students through Spanish, and who has understood the importance of encouraging the professional development of her fellow teachers while engaged in her own professional growth. Betty has been a model for students and teachers of how to work with others to strengthen intercultural understanding and how to enjoy the process of doing so. I was a student of Emma Birkmaier and knew her well enough to be able to assure you that she would have been very pleased to know that Betty Lotterman is receiving today the award that bears her name. Congratulations to Betty, the 2015 recipient of the Emma Birkmaier Award for Distinguished Service to our profession.
Huge thank you to MCTLC and all of the people who have worked to sustain this organization. Without the support of you people here, I would not have made it through my teaching career. You probably don't realize how often I just wondered if I was going to make it, if I had what it took to get to the finish line. And you guys were the ones who said, "You can do it, Betty, you can do it." So thanks for that. An acknowledgement to my 3 kids, Jeff, Edith, and Dan, who, in spite of having me as their mom, have turned out to be 3 amazing people. And thanks to all of my friends who are here today and have given me so much support. I don't know if you remember, NPR used to do little 1-minute segments in which they asked famous people to make a "this I believe" statement. And since I've received this award, I now think I'm a famous person, and I have a right to say this I believe statement. So here's mine. I believe that education is one of the most prized possessions we can have. It is the one thing that can solve the world's most pressing problems, and our only hope to ensure the survival of our race on this planet. I believe that learning to communicate with other human beings is the most important part of any education. And I believe that world language teachers take that to a higher level than anyone else. I believe that teachers getting together to share our experience, strength, and hope is our best hope to improve educational outcomes for all. And I believe we all deserve a pat on the back and a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Congratulations today. MCTLC is pleased to be able to recognize such outstanding professionals in our field.